backyard. So I started off about a year ago, not really knowing what to think about it and just talking to people. And a year later, here I am. So I started with this guy about the approach. He didn't want to talk. And I talked to a couple other people downtown, but it kind of stopped. And it took me about a couple more months to really talk to some more people. And that's when I met this guy here. So then I ran into this guy named Brandon. And Brandon intrigued me because not only was he playing some good music and his music was kind of touching me, his dog, and I was, being a jokester like I am sometimes, just playing around joking and not really knowing the severity of the situation until you talk to someone and then you realize. Now, when you say stuff, you never know. Because after talking to him, I realized that there was a lot more going on with the dog than I expected.
Son the dog to sleep.
So you just gotta be careful what you say.
Killed him, one or the other.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Brandon.
Woo-hoo! Encore. I gotta pay this, man. I gotta pay him. What's your name, brother?
I'm Brandon Ray Brewer.
Brandon Ray Brewer. All right, man. Who are you really, man? Out here on the downtown mall, getting it in,
So by this time, I'm wondering, the dog hasn't really moved. So I'm kind of concerned and wondering what's going on with that, and honestly, what's going on with him. Pain comes out in all different types of ways, and his is literally coming out through his music. You can hear it through the lyrics.
My watermelon woman, my cornbread queen. I met my baby when we were both 19. I said, whoa, wee mama, you got something to see. We stayed out all night, fought like dogs, drank like fish, but we love like hogs. Oh my, I wanna make you my gal. Sometimes I'm alright, sometimes I get you off my mind. Other times, all I do is cry. I cry. Sometimes I feel swell. Sometimes I'm even doing well. But every night I feel like hell. Like hell. I've been alone, and that's alright, except around about the closing time. But there's a memory in the bottom of my glass. I feel it falling through my belly, rise up into my heart. I leave the bar as it finally starts. That long, long walk, but I take my time. Sometimes I'm alright, sometimes I get you off my mind. But other times.
Well, at this point, he kept on. Obviously, a couple more verses, so I just let him go. And he started freestyling. Police started walking past him.
I see the boys in blue, and I'm ready for my life.
Even they had a time is all on the downtown mall. That was a good one. Now, by this time, I know something's, going on by the lyrics and the words, how the dog is just lying there. I know something is really going on, so I had to ask. I had to ask. I waited for him to finish the song, though, because I was really enjoying the song, to be quite honest, so I wanted to hear the rest of the song, but after that,
So, I
wanted to hear his story.
I'm doing a dot, though. I hope you don't mind that I'm filming. Just tell me. Stop.
But yeah, what brings you down here? Because I met a guy named Ruben. I don't know if you know him.
I don't know if I know him.
Yeah, probably not. I met him right there. We sat for about 2 hours, and we talked. And we talked a while, and we talked about a lot of stuff. Brian, he gave me some information, sent him some money. I'm gonna help him, try to get reacclimated back into the society. But I was just wondering, like, because it's so many different people from so many different walks of life on the downtown mall. What bring you to the downtown mall?
My girlfriend and I broke up, so she kicked me out of the house, and I've been hanging out here for like a week or two.
Oh, that's not okay.
I had a car, but I crashed it, and then I had. That's a big stupid story.
So it's you and the dog?
Yeah, but my dog is 19, and he keeps like pissing and shitting on himself. So I met some people and saved up some money, and I'm putting him down in 10 days.
Oh no.
Yeah, but he's like pissing and shitting on himself, like this is literally all he does for like 20 hours out of the day. It's no life, man. I want him to at least die with some fucking dignity, so I'm just gonna have him put down at the end of the month. And it fucking sucks, but he's 19 years old, Thank you very much.
My dog is 16.
It's a good age.
16. She's a Chiweenie. Chihuahua mixed with a mini Dachshund, my daughter's dog. So
yeah,
man.
I knew a fucking wiener dog pit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and everybody called him Brick. It's like a jacked little wiener dog.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like a little red brick.
I bet you was mean.
No,
he wasn't.
He was delightful.
Okay.
His best friend was this dog named Satan that me and my friends rescued from New Orleans from a fight pit. Like,
I used to live in New Orleans.
Yeah, I stayed there. I went there a long time.
Before or after Katrina?
After, right? I was too young. Like I was in high school. I got kicked out in 10th grade, so that was Katrina.
That was Katrina?
10th grade, yes.
You was down there?
No, I was in Texas. I was in Houston for Ike, which was right after Katrina hit Houston. I was there for that, and then we drove north, and it was like a fucking movie.
That's what like a lot of people went. Houston and Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they flooded out, and then into Arkansas and Oklahoma. And Denver, and Chicago and all that shit too. But mostly Texas, mostly Atlanta. That's where they sent the prisoners. And they just, you don't need to be here. And they just released a bunch of people. Dang. That was like right around when Pimp C died.
Yeah. Long live Pimp C.
I was in jail when he died. I was like 16 when the pimp died. Fucking everybody's like, that's my uncle, that's my cousin. I knew him. I related to him. I'm like,
we're down in Houston? Yeah. Everybody gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it probably was some that actually were related to
That's
him.
what it probably started with one guy who was related, and then everybody's like, me too.
Exactly. Me too, bro. No.
All of us as family, like, okay, I get it. We're in jail. I get it. Like, no, that's not how that works. Jail. Fuck jail. I got arrested 3 times up north in Maine for drunk driving, for almost 4 times. And fucking, they were like, "What's your nationality?" I'm like, fucking Texan. And they're like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah, oh, motherfucker, what's good?" They're like, "Oh shit, dude." I'm like, "You're American." I'm like, "I'm Texan first, and I'm American after that." But yeah, I'm fucking from here. And they're like, "We're so sorry." They released me in like 10 hours. And they're like, you didn't blow any numbers when you passed.
I was about to ask you, was it DUI?
I think they were trying to get me with ICE. I think they were trying to be like,
whoa.
Yeah. I got caught on a train in Del Rio, Texas, and fucking got snatched off by La Negra.
So what's your nationality?
I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican and Native and German and Irish.
Whoa, that's a wonderful combination.
That's something.
That's a wonderful combination.
Fucking loud and mean. I'm trying.
Yeah, no doubt, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and get some change.
Yeah, no.
So I came back out, and to my surprise, he's still playing. And as promised, I was gonna give him the money. The dog is still laying there, though.
Came back out and dropped his money on.
Don't you come home, boy. Don't you leave a memory to remember your body.
Homelessness is real, from state to state. These, type of things happen to people. And I just felt compelled to not only talk about it, but shed light on it, even though it's already a lot of light that's being shed on it, but it's still not enough, These are stories that mean a lot to me and are near and dear to me. And I can relate on a lot of different levels. So I wanted to bring this to you guys' attention. For people that already know, that live here in Charlottesville, they know about the homelessness that's going on, and you know how it's becoming an issue. It's been an issue in Charlottesville. And I know money is hard and everything is tight these days, but if you got it and you got it to give it. Just never know how far it can go. I'm E. Jones. This is Who Are You Really on the Beat. So I want to thank Brandon for his time, because that's something we just can't get back. I didn't know what to do. I just felt compelled to do something. And I know this is something I've been working on for about a year, and it's kind of all coming together. And hopefully we can make an impact in not only the lives of the homeless people in Charlottesville, but the lives of the homeless people across the world. And just help one another, you know? Everybody got a story. Who are you really?
I feel like crying. Well, sometimes I'm doing swell. Sometimes I'm even doing well. Oh, but most nights I feel like hell.
I like it too.